This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com, bringing you all the latest soccer gear at everyday low prices with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for 10% off any order of $75 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Adidas Predator LZ in the latest vivid yellow, black, white, and vivid pink colorway. So I'll get the box out of the way and give you guys a good look at the shoes themselves. And I have to say I'm pretty happy with this colorway overall from Adidas. It looks a lot better in person than I had originally anticipated. You do have that vivid yellow here going through the predominant section of the upper. It looks a little bit gold depending on the lighting, but still is a very nice color. Fades to black, as you guys can see there. Again, very sharp detailing on there. You do have the white Adidas stripes on both sides of the heel, and then of course your vivid pink accents throughout the shoe itself, which honestly is a little bit more purple than it is pink, but there's not very much of it on the shoe itself, so if you're worried about having too much pink on your shoes, you really don't have to worry about it too much with this particular colorway. As far as the shoe itself goes, the Predator LZ is a shoe that I'm sure everybody is familiar with at this point in time. It features a full synthetic leather upper. It's a new synthetic that they've introduced on the Predator LZ for the first time ever. This is also the first Predator ever that is not available in a natural leather upper variation, so that's definitely something interesting. The synthetic leather itself is pretty soft. It's very, very flexible, but definitely doesn't have the thickness of a natural leather material, but nonetheless provides a very nice touch on the ball. The main feature of the Predator LZ or the Predator Lethal Zones are the Lethal Zones themselves. You're going to find 5 of those on the shoe, and the whole idea is to provide a better touch, a more consistent touch on the ball. And honestly, I don't think that any shoe is going to improve your touch on the ball, but it does offer a very unique feel, unlike anything else currently out there on the market in my opinion. So your 5 Lethal Zones are of course your pass pad here on the instep, which is basically just a memory foam insert, whereas the other 4 elements themselves are basically rubber strips on the shoe itself. So you do have your sweet spot there, which to me is the most noticeable element on the shoe. You have your standard striking element going through the instep, your first touch zone above the toes here in the forefoot, and then of course your dribbling zone here on the outside. Basically, the whole idea behind all of these rubber elements is they just provide a lot more grip on the ball. So if you like the feeling of having a lot of grip, you're going to like the way that the Predator LZ feels. But if you're not a fan of grip and you prefer a more natural, smooth touch on the ball, then I would probably stay away from the Predator LZ altogether. As far as the heel liner goes, it is a synthetic nubuck material. Very soft, pretty much frictionless, and has a nice amount of padding in there as well. So it's a very wearable shoe from right out of the box. But we'll talk about that more a little bit later in the on-feet portion of the video. You do also have an internal plastic heel counter there to keep everything locked in and secure, along with an off-centered lacing system, as you guys can see there. If I pull out the insole, you can see the insole has that same kind of synthetic suede finish that you see in the heel liner. A little bit different, a little bit more rough, just to keep your foot from sliding around, and you have your Predator logos throughout. It's an EVA foam insole, as you guys can see, with some extra EVA foam inserts in the forefoot area, just to provide a little bit more cushioning where you need it most. If you look at the sole plate itself, it is based off of the sprint frame like you see on the Adi Zero. A little bit thicker, a little bit more flexible, not as lightweight, but the same stud pattern overall. You got your triangular studs, and of course the shoe itself is My Coach compatible, as are pretty much all of the Adidas shoes nowadays. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes. And I move on to a quick weigh-in so you can see how lightweight this shoe actually is. The Predator line as a whole has really evolved into a more lightweight style soccer shoe. So while some of the older Preds may have weighed in somewhere around 9, 10, and 11 ounces, the newer ones weigh in at a lot less. So we're going to weigh in the current Predator LZ for you so you can see exactly what the weight is. This is a brand new pair in size 9 US, so keep that in mind. We're going to throw it on the scale. I believe the listed weight for this guy is about 8 ounces or so, and you can see it weighs in at 8.1 ounces, so right about that same weight range. Very lightweight for a shoe of this type, and provides some solid protection because you do have all of that extra rubber on there. So if you want a lighter feel but don't want to be too exposed out there on the field, the Predator LZ is definitely a really solid option. That's pretty much it as far as the weigh-in goes, and we'll move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes fit. Alright, here's a look at the Predator LZs on feet. And I have to say they feel really good from right out of the box. This is definitely one of the more comfortable synthetic boots currently out there on the market, with minimal break-in time required. Once you've worn the shoe for a couple hours, you'll notice that the synthetic really does soften up and actually will stretch a little bit, which is unique for a synthetic material. But just keep in mind that there are so many rubber elements in the forefoot area of the boot that you are somewhat limited as to how much the synthetic will actually stretch. As far as the width of the shoe goes, it's not an overly wide-fitting shoe, but it's not a narrow-fitting shoe either. I'd say for the most part, the Predator LZ is one of those shoes that will fit pretty much anybody fairly comfortably, given that you're not extremely narrow-footed or extremely wide-footed. So for the most part, As far as synthetics go, this is one of those shoes that's going to fit pretty much anybody. And it does have that unique ability to stretch, so that's definitely a good thing. As far as sizing goes, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. It's a little bit tight, but again, once you break the shoes in and the synthetic does stretch a little bit, you will have that nice custom, very secure fit on the foot, which is what you're looking for. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I strongly recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing of the Adidas Predator LZ. If you would like more information on the overall performance of the shoe, go ahead and check out the full written review, which you can find linked down below in the description. On that same review page, you can find the high quality images of this exact pair here, as well as buy it now links with the best prices online, including some exclusive SR4U coupon codes to get you some additional discounts. If you have any questions regarding the shoe, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you guys could leave a like on the video as well, it would be greatly appreciated. If you did enjoy today's video and you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. Any questions you guys have not related to the video, go ahead and ask that on the SR4U Facebook fan page, which you can find linked down below in the description. And one last thing, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account name is VujoJosh. Just like my channel name, you can go ahead and look me up, or again, the link can be found down below in the description. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.